Hi, welcome to Hikate's Crossing as we continue with the Arthurian Tarot, the Hallowquest. I'm doing the Hallowquest at the moment, but we're also doing the Companion Spread. Now, I've been doing this sort of daily, so we've got the experiences of the day, our guide, and our teacher. So let's have a look. So, let's look at the experiences. And what are we going to focus on today? And I'm getting this one here. So I've got Two of Grail. Okay, so we're talking about connections. Two of Grail to me is definitely about connections, balancing the emotions. Okay, so let's look at the guide. Okay, the guide today is the Spear Queen. So independence, confident, dynamic energy, passionate, creative. Okay, and let's look at our oops, that's not supposed to be there. Our teacher. It's interesting. The Seeker's come up again. That's interesting. The Seeker. So we've got that sense. So I don't feel I didn't really embrace him yesterday in many ways, maybe. So something I missed in the picture, and he's sort of come up again to help with this journey. It seems like the Seeker is the one that's going to sort of, the new beginnings, the having a bit of fun, the sense of just being in the moment. It just seems to be, I don't know, maybe something I'm missing in the bigger picture. So let's have a look at what Grail 2 is. Sorry, Grail 2. Okay, Grail 2. Two doves drinking are the emblem of the Grail and its coming. The dove is one of the prime totems of the Grail. It appears on the headdress of the Grail messenger Kundri. When the Grail Knights see this, they rejoice, for they recognise that the achieving of the Grail is not far off. Upright, love, harmony, concord, emotional reciprocation, partnership, agreement, and marriage. Love, harmony, concord, emotional reciprocation, partnership, agreement, and marriage. How do you share this? It's an interesting experience to think about today. Love. Okay, so then I've got Spear Queen. So let's have a look at the Spear Queen. Oops, I just jumped past that one, didn't I? Spear Queen. Okay, so our guide for today is the Spear Queen. Lady of the Fountain mourns her dead husband in the ungoverned land. The Lady of the Fountain's husband is killed by Owen in a magical contest of arms. Afterwards, Owen marries the lady with Luned's encouragement and help, and see the lady's lands are held against her enemies once more. But before she can be persuaded to take Owen, she mourns her husband grievously. An expressive, passionate, sympathetic, and organised person. Constant friendship and care of the environment. Where is your passion committed? Where is your passion committed? Okay, let's have a look. And of course we've got the Seeker again, which we looked at yesterday. So we can think of the Seeker, the Fool, with the upright, childlike trust, divine discontent, protection, the folly to be wise, optimism, adventure, spontaneity, and youthful energy. How does spontaneity and trust keep you on this path? What enthusiasm do you feel? What possibilities are calling you forth? All quests begin with a question: why are things like this? This is a variation on the famous Grail question: whom does the Grail serve? The inquisitiveness is the hallmark of the Seeker, who is not content to let imbalances remain unchallenged. The Hallow Seeker is impelled by a deep urgency to know and experience, to find the world's healing, and to seek for a personal direction. This path is both journey and goal. Ooh, quite interesting, really, when you start to sort of dive a little bit deeper into the Seeker. Potentially every Seeker is a Grail winner, a role which is open to women and men alike. Seeker's steps upon the quest are directed by his communion with the otherworldly messengers, whose song sounds in his ears. The birds of Renan bestoken joy, sorrow, and awareness of the otherworld, for they sing internally on the tree of life in the land of promise. And yet to gain the otherworldly hallows, the seeker must travel the physical world, for it is only thus that the hollows will empower and balance the land. It is so that the seeker travels light and humbly and in a guise that will attract the least attention to his quest. The seeker, like the fool and the poor man, despised and overlooked, can go everywhere. So it is with our own quest. It is better to travel without the weight of fixed ideas. Only in so doing can the free flow of our destiny be unwound. Those who explore the inner worlds cannot retain their preconceived ideas of themselves. Dignity and self-esteem must be left at home, for this is a journey which will change us. So it just keeps talking about our journey changing us, so allowing ourselves just to be in the moment, going with the flow. I think that's really important here as I continue this sort of be confident, be bold, allow that creative energy to make the changes that I need, to be in the moment, to allow myself to find that inner balance within myself, emotional balance, that love of self. I think this is really about loving me. It's about this, I think this is really acknowledging that in a really strong way. Ooh, it doesn't feel like it's a connection with someone else. It feels like this is really about me. This is about me connecting with who I am totally in a real, and I think it's about I think I've been sort of disconnecting a little bit by watching the TV series that I've been watching. Like, I just find I can blob out, not really focus on me in any way, and I think I've got to really sort of settle down. So I think it's time for me just to, today, of all days, to just really connect with myself. Oh, this is going to be not to be sort of continued with everybody else, I have to really disconnect, step away from the noise. And I think that Seeker is really about that. Being alone allows me to really connect with myself. Oh, this is going to be tough. Okay. Whew, I feel quite a bit of a I feel a bit okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.